And tonight's heavy rain is also raising fears of possible flash flooding and more mudslides.
Our historic storms are being blamed for at least 9 deaths across the state and have left behind a devastating path of destruction and a massive cleanup. Residents dealing with hundreds of mudslides impacting several neighborhoods, along with fallen trees, road closures, massive flooding, and power outages. The repairs and cleanup will last for weeks, if not months, and will likely run into the billions of dollars.
We have live team coverage of the storms. Chris Wolf and Rick Chambers are standing by live, but we begin with meteorologist Vera Jimenez with a look at current conditions and what's ahead. Vera?
Thank you so much, Cher. Well, things are moving to the east very quickly. And as you can see in the Max Doppler behind me, things for the western end of the viewing area have started to calm down. In addition to that, the flash flood warning that was with us for an extended period of time has now been canceled. You can see it's red and then it starts to disappear, and that is the last of it, and it's done. We still have some flood watches and advisories, however, so we're not quite done with that yet. But as the system continues to trek to the east, we are seeing things begin to change. We also had the possibility for a little bit of rotation. I was in communication with the National Weather Service, and they said not to worry, no watches, warnings, or advisories. And as you can see, even here, that potential continues to diminish on our map, which again, also very good news. Right now, the strongest rain is moving towards the east, towards the northern end of San Bernardino County, working its way out of Riverside towards Moreno Valley, and then of course also to the south in Orange County. And this storm will continue to move to the east out of the state very quickly. And by tomorrow, we are going to see some blue skies. We'll talk about those details coming up shortly. Back to you guys for now.
Vera, thank you. A series of new mudslides along Mulholland Drive above Studio City has shut down the popular Canyon Road and is endangering some exclusive hilltop homes. A section of the land below Mulholland Drive collapsed this morning, causing significant structural damage.
And other nearby hillsides also gave way. Rick Chambers is live in the hills above Studio City with these new mudslides to report. Rick.
Yeah, Micah, we've had rain on and off all night out here. Behind me, you can see the barricades where they've shut down Mulholland. We drove in on that road all the way from Universal City, and the entire way there were rocks that were washed down onto the road. There were trees that were uprooted on the side. But it's here in Laurel Canyon where they seem to be having the most problems.
Never seen anything like this ever.
Irina Braun is talking about the mud flow pushing past her home here in the hills off Laurel Canyon. It's coming from a neighbor's hillside just 2 doors down.
No one's lived there for quite a while. It used to be actually the Glen Campbell estate decades ago.
The city has red tagged that property there at the top of Edwin Drive, and Mulholland is now closed its skyline, while crews replace power poles and clear out the debris from half a dozen small slides.
We've had lots of rain. We have power outages a lot, but the mud sliding down, the hillside sliding down, and the houses sliding here has never happened.
But this season, it seems to be happening all around her.
It's very unsettling. It's very unsettling.
Just a few days ago, 2 homes on Lockridge, directly below Edwin Drive, were pushed off their foundations by a river of debris. 7 other properties had to be evacuated. And the storm caused roadblocks and detours are an aggravation for everyone in the area.
To get to school, that's like, I take Mulholland all the way because my school is on Mulholland. So it's definitely annoying because instead of 30 minutes, it's going to take me now like an hour with traffic and all.
Thankfully, no one has been injured here so far, but the rain is falling again, and it's unclear just how much more the slopes can take. The work crews have gone home for the night. We expect them to be back sometime tomorrow around lunchtime, but at this point, it's hard to say when this road may reopen. Above Studio City, I'm Rick Chambers. Guys, I'll throw it back to you in Hollywood.
All right, Rick, thank you. More homes have been inundated with mud in the Baldwin Hills area. At least 2 have been destroyed after a hillside there collapsed. Residents tonight facing a massive cleanup and an uncertain future.
Chris Wolf is live with the latest on the muddy mess residents now have to deal with. Chris.
Absolutely, Cher and Micah. It was raining heavily here in Baldwin Hills just a couple of hours ago. The ground is so saturated after days of relentless or heavy rainfall that the hills have been sliding. Countless people are left in the dark this Wednesday evening in the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw area. Streetlights are out and entire apartment buildings seem abandoned. This is just one pocket of several similar situations as Southern California continues to grapple with the impacts of a major winter storm. And the rain keeps falling. Flashing lights and sirens cutting through the night have become a fixture. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass says emergency crews are responding to multiple reports of power outages, mud and debris flows, fallen trees, and other obstructions in roadways. Sky 5 has been documenting all of those collapsed hillsides, resulting in mud crashing into the homes below and muddy water racing into those same places.
This is our coat closet here. And then back here, this is the back of our bathroom wall that punched through the hallway.
KTLA was invited to take a look inside Matt Jewett's home along Don Diablo Drive in Baldwin Hills. Up to 4 feet of mud covers the floors in many spots.
Fire.
Restoration and cleanup crews are doing what they can when they can.
Really a helpless feeling just knowing all this stuff is happening, and when we reached our breaking point, we just hugged each other and started sobbing like the family's safe, the kids are safe. And that was a huge relief.
Matt explains his family, including 4-year-old Jack and 2-year-old Cully, were out of town when disaster struck Sunday evening. Building inspectors have red tagged their home and the one next door. They are not safe. And at least 2 other homes at the top of the hill have been yellow tagged, meaning limited use. People are urged to stay at home as much as possible and off the roads, unless, of course, they are ordered to evacuate or feel they need to evacuate. Stay safe. Reporting live in Baldwin Hills, I'm Chris Wolf, KTLA 5 News.
Dramatic video of mud rushing through a La Habra Heights neighborhood shows just how quickly these mud and debris flows moved. Ruth Marshall says the rushing mud and boulders wiped out her guest house garage, but her main house was spared. In nearby Hacienda Heights, one home was red tagged and another yellow tagged after mud crashed through walls and damaged the structures. No injuries have been reported by the slides.
Yeah.
What about the Max
Boys,
Doppler?
with some energy out there tonight as we're watching it go across. It's kind of like, watching this off to the side here. This is something else.
It's pretty impressive, even though, again, this is a fast-moving system and a lot of that rain is now moving to the east and to the Inland Empire. It doesn't diminish its strength. It's just an example of how fast it's moving. But even behind it, as we go out now to the Max Doppler, you can see that there's still a big blob of red behind the green, and that means that we still have a flood warning there. Up against the foothills, it's a flash flood warning, but in places like Compton and Long Beach and West Covina, that just means that there is the potential there for some urban flooding. Now, again, along the foothills, it's the burn scars that we worry about. It's the mud and debris flows along those hillsides. But for the folks that live, in the city, essentially, it's all the ponding, it's the hydroplaning that is a concern. And so what you are seeing there in that red is that. Now, I do have some good news. Remember, we had that marine statement from Malibu, which is like right about there, down to Newport Beach, Dana Point. That has now been allowed to expire, and now it's actually moved south into San Diego. So now San Diego is now seeing those conditions that we saw over the Pacific Ocean with those gale winds that had the potential to possibly spin up some water spouts. Luckily, we didn't see any of that, thank goodness. But that is how fast this system is moving through. As we go ahead and zoom back in, we also had, you see this little rotation here. I did connect with the National Weather Service. You see it there and there. And so far, there are no tornado watches, warnings, or advisories. So even though there is a potential for that, that is not happening. So not to worry about it there. As soon as that happens, if it were to happen, they would let us know. We still have some strong winds in this area, and again, some of that is just because of the potential for downed trees, but these winds aren't even that strong compared to what you're going to see over the San Bernardino Mountains. But a lot of that is just because of the ground saturation, and you know, any kind of winds could possibly topple over some trees. Out to the Inland Empire we go. You can see that most of the yellow now is making its way towards San Bernardino. It will continue east of there. These snow levels over the mountains tonight into tomorrow are going to drop, especially for the western end, for the San Gables, that lingering moisture. Snow levels temperature-wise going to drop down to about 3,000 feet. For the Inland Empire, that's Riverside, San Bernardino, those snow levels will be a little bit closer to 4,000, maybe 4,500. So again, moving out very quickly. I just updated this like 10 minutes ago, and now look at that. It just like, it switched that quickly because I was looking at some other things. So again, we are going to see this rain continue to clear out overnight. By tomorrow morning, there is a chance for some lingering moisture, but as you can see, it's moving towards South Orange County and into the IE. We've talked about the warnings, so let's talk about the flash flood advisory and the watch, and those are going to stay with us. Here's what it looks like as we go ahead and take a look at the live picture outside showing that it is going to be dry now. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you that potentially we are going to continue to see drying out as we make our way into tomorrow. This, by the way, happens to be the winter storm warning. Wind advisory will also be with us till tomorrow at 7 p.m. The mountains 25 degrees tomorrow for a daytime high, 16 overnight. Very chilly out there. Remember that the cold air always comes behind the front. And so that's what you're going to feel like tomorrow. Santa Clarita Valley 55, 57, for Ventura 57, 59, Thursday, Friday, finally 63 on Saturday. Beautiful there. And as we take a look at the high desert, upper 40s, low 50s, and finally for the San Fernando Valley, 56 and 58 over the next couple of days, and back into the low 60s over the weekend.
So when I say to you, why is it so cold tomorrow?
I'm going to say because the front just passed.
Okay, because it's behind the front. Okay.
But it's going to be a gorgeous day, you guys. Yeah. It's going to be bright blue, some puffy clouds still with us. It's going to be gorgeous.
Good.
Very good. All right. Thanks so much, Vera.